Hello guys, this is Richard Cameron 06. How's everyone doing today? I wasn't gonna plan to make another video. Normally I don't do two videos in one day, but here I am. I just got off work. I would have done this early, but because of work. But so that's why this video is a little bit late. And of course I'm wearing my Freddy shirt because it's Halloween. It says "Follow your dreams" on it. So I got this at Spirit World just last year. But anyway, so I woke up this morning, just checking my phone for updates and everything. And lo and behold, Limited Run is doing Fear Effect 2 Retro Helix coming to modern platforms. Now, we kind of knew this was coming, okay? They announced Fear Effect, the first one, and then all of a sudden it just shadow dropped on August 29th, just out of the blue. I remember seeing that. I'm like, I have to get it, so I bought it. Only $10 too, so that's a good deal for a game like that. And of course, I've already covered it on this channel, so check that out if you haven't already. So yeah, we are getting Fear Effect 2 as well, and I'm very excited. And we saw this coming from a mile away. I remember going to the Steam forums, and already people were talking about, well, I hope, they bring Fear Effect 2. It's all they talked about. And sure enough, we're getting it. And they have a trailer out for it. I watched it this morning. I am excited. I'll put a link to the trailer below. And, yeah, so I just kind of want to make an announcement how excited I am. You know, uh, and you can tell by the thumbnail, that's the cover. I'm hoping that's the cover. It looks really good. Hannah looking sexy and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping that's the cover. I love the cover, and I'm gonna bring in a link that I'm reading. Uh, it says Fear Effect 2 Retro Helix coming to PS5, PS4, Switch, which I'm gonna get, and PC, which is through Steam, and it's coming out in 2026. So it's gonna be a while, but this year is almost over anyway, so it's gonna be 2026 before you know it. And I kind of want to read what it says here. Of course, it originally came out 2001. That's a year later as the first game came out. Uh, it says key features. It says new motion FX 3D technology allows for the most breathtaking anime ever on a gaming console. Unparalleled interaction with 8 new environments for mind-bending puzzles and intense action. This is what kind of confused me. Are they literally saying they're adding 8 new levels, or are they just saying that for newcomers? I don't know what they mean by that. Because judging by the trailer that I saw this morning, the graphics looks the same as it was back in the day on the PS1. Now, of course, this was announced I think 2 days ago. I don't know how I missed it. Apparently, Limited Run did a 10-year anniversary, and they announced all these games that's coming out. More games are coming out. Uh, but the one that stuck out the most was Fear Effect 2. So I'm excited. It says enemies react with cunning AI as you try to obliterate them with an expanded arsenal of weaponry such as tasers and flamethrowers. Gameplay and cinematics stream seamlessly, eliminating load times even after death sequences. So, and of course, I'm sure it's going to have the rewind function as well as save states like the first game did. Um, so yeah, I'm stoked. I mean, this is exciting. This is good news for any Fear Effect fan. And I still have my original copy. As you can see, the first one. I'll just lay this right here. And here's Fear Effect 2. The cover of the new cover, again, I'm hoping it's the cover. It's similar. She's kind of like down her knees like this with, holding a gun up. But if you notice, her outfit's orange, but in the actual game it's not. I think it's blue. And then Rain, she's a new character. She was in the first one. I think her outfit was purple, but her swimsuit is actually blue, not orange. So this was a mistake. But for those who don't know, this is a prequel, not a sequel. So this is how Glass, uh, Hannah, and Deke met because they're like complete strangers in this one. So, and of course, I have the strategy guide to these games. See, right there, they got her outfit right. It's blue, but it's orange. So, but the new cover, it looks like it's blue. So, they got the color right. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's good to see that they got the color right. But I'm excited, and the trailer's not very long. It's like a little over a minute, like maybe like 10 seconds. But again, I'll put a link down for those who missed it. So yeah, I mean, it was 2 days ago. I don't know how I missed it, but I saw it this morning, and I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to make a video of it when I get off work. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'm excited. I immediately went to the site, Limited Run, and it's not up yet for pre-order. Now, the physical of the first game is already over. It's sold out. Luckily, I was able to pre-order mine. That should be coming in pretty soon. Hopefully, later this year, and when it does, I'll do an unboxing of that. So I'll put a link to the limited run site, so that way you guys can keep track of it because you never know. Pre-orders, they just come out of the blue. So I'll put a link that way you guys can keep track of it, and I'll put a link to the trailer for those who haven't seen it yet. Again, from what I've seen, the graphics look the same, which I'm not complaining. I mean, I grew up with these games, so it don't bother me. But I'm excited. Of course, Fear Effect Sedna, that came out, what was it, 2016, 2017? That flew under my radar. I don't know how I missed it. I mean, literally, I think it was a year later I discovered it. I don't know how it flew under my radar. I don't know how I found it. I guess I found it on Steam. I was doing something, and I saw Fear Effect Sedna, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we got another Fear Effect game. Because, now for those who know this, if you're like me, if you grew up in the 90s, early 2000s, okay, if you grew up when this game originally came out, you know that there's supposed to be a third one called Fear Effect Inferno. Uh, and it was going to be on the PS2. It was supposed to come out, I believe, 2003 or 4. And I remember we were all excited. And then we just stopped hearing about it. And of course, sadly, they canceled it. I think the company went bankrupt or something. I don't know what happened. But yeah, it was called Fear Effect Inferno. And I don't know the gist of the story, but I know I read somewhere that Hannah and Glass were supposed to fall in love. Like they were going to become an item. That was going to be part of the story. But we never get to see that. And of course we got Sedna. So, yeah, in a way, we got a trilogy now. But I know Sedna wasn't really popular. The gameplay is completely different. I didn't really hate it. It was interesting. It was different. I mean, I had it on my Switch. I really wish that Limited Run will do a physical copy of that one. That way, I can have all 3 games on my shelf. But who knows? Finger crossed. Maybe they will one day. I don't know. So, but with the excitement of this Fear Effects being on the modern platforms, I'm hoping because this is not going to draw out uh, old players like me, but it's going to pull in new players. Someone new may see this game like, hey, this game looks really good. So, so maybe this is going to rekindle the love of the Fear Effect franchise. And maybe we might get Fear Effect Inferno finally, but I don't know though. And of course, we were supposed to get a remake called Fear Effect Reinvented, and that was supposed to come out like 2017, I think. That never happened. That got canceled. So yeah. So instead, we're getting these ports of the first two games onto modern platforms. I'm not complaining. This is cool. I'm excited. So again, it's coming out 2026, but that's all it says in the trailer. There's no actual date, so who knows? They may just shout drop it one day, like they did the first game. And another thing I want to talk about before I get off today is the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. I understand it came out yesterday, but with it being $50, yeah, that's a little too high for me right now. And I've been watching other people's reviews on the game, and I've been hearing mixed reviews. GameSpot, last I checked, now it could change. They gave it a 9 out of 10. That's good. But there was two different YouTubers. One of them was Dynasty, I believe was his YouTube name, and they were expressing their disappointment. But most of it is like online. I've been hearing that the online is bad, the audio was bad, it cuts off, it sounds like you're underground. Me personally, I don't care for online. I'm gonna play it single player and just enjoy it myself. That's how I grew up with these games. So if it's better single player, then that's a win for me. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to wait until the physical copy, but that won't come out until December 12th. So I got a few more weeks to wait, but that's okay. I'm in a hurry because I don't want to spend $50 digital and then spending another $50 or maybe $60 because I'm going to get on the Switch 2. That's my plan. And I think the Switch 2 is like $10 more. So that's like over $100 I am going to be spending, and I'm not going to do that. As much as I love Mortal Kombat, I'm not spending that much money. So that's why I have not done a video of it. So I do apologize for that. But don't worry, I will do a video. I'm just going to wait until the physical copy comes out. And there is, I think it's on the Atari site, they have like a special slipcase, like yellow for Scorpion, blue for Sub-Zero, green for Reptile, and then black for or it's like a dark grayish for Smoke. I think there was another one, but I think that was it. Yeah, I don't know why they don't have red and purple for American Rain. That would have been cool. So I might get that. I'm not for sure. If I can find it, I'll put a link down in the description box in case y'all want to pre-order the special slipcase. Or of course, you can just get like a regular version off from Amazon, So, but yeah, I'm just gonna wait and get the physical copy, So I'm in a hurry to get it. So anyway, that's the two that I'm gonna talk about: the Fear Effect 2 and the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. So anyway, yeah, I just want to do a quick video on that. But that's where I'm at. That's where I stand. But anyway, excuse me. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Leave a like. More Fear coming your way. I believe 2 more parts. And then starting November 5th is a new gameplay. But I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm going to leave it a little surprise. So anyway, thank you for watching. I just kind of want to make this video because I'm excited for Fear 2. I knew it was coming and they announced it. So it's really exciting. If you never played Fear Effect, you should try it. It's only $10. You can get on Switch. It's on PlayStation. It's on Steam. Get it if you haven't played it. I think you'll like it. Great animation. I just love it. I love the story. I love the characters. So, anyway, that is all for today's video. So, again, thanks for watching. You guys have a safe Halloween. And I'll see y'all next time. Have a great weekend, guys.